today is the day going to be adding a Corvette to the driveway. And yes, this was completely unplanned. Was browsing Facebook Marketplace the other week and a C5 Corvette popped up for 4,600 bucks. Now it was totally clapped out, needed a new clutch. I don't even think it ran really well. The tires were starting to rot, it needed work. So we told the guy we're gonna come back with cash, come back with the trailer, and we will pick it up on Friday. And then he sold it out from under us. So, but it was already in my mind, like, okay, I want a Corvette, I want to build one up, and I want to have a good drag strip car and a street car too, because I really just want to build one. So found another Corvette, a C6 this time, not as banged up. It still runs, it has some misfire codes, it has not really any body damage, but
it's a lot nicer.
But this time we got the cash.
This time it's not gonna sell out from under us. We got the cash.
We want the Corvette, we're going with the cash, and we're going to pick it up, and we can drive this one home.
This one's drivable, it runs, it does need work, but it's a perfect platform for like a drag build.
Yes, it is. So we are gonna get in the car, go get it, bring it home.
I am super disappointed though on how
movies make a lot of cash look like a lot.
Cash look like a lot. Like this is a lot of money, and it doesn't look like a lot of money.
Yeah, normally it's like the big duffel bag.
A big duffel bag.
Nah, it would take up like a little backpack.
You ready?
Yeah, let's go. So we're almost at this guy's house. It's a pretty big day for him because he's graduating and he's selling his C6 Corvette.
He graduated college,
which is pretty cool.
And he's getting money.
Yeah, this is a double, like he's going in the right direction.
He's a smart kid. He got his degree. He's getting out of debt. Smart kid.
Boom.
What are we doing? We
don't follow our example.
You follow our example.
Yeah, you follow our. We're pretty cool.
We're pretty cool. Where is it?
Next.
I don't see it. It was parked there. Oh, it's beside the truck. Oh, it moved. It moved spots.
The Corvette moved spots.
So that does mean, oh, he's working on it too.
Oh, we made it. We're here.
He's working on it.
Going. All right. Hopefully it can be awesome. Yeah. Yeah. He just told me we just got home right now. Hi, man.
Oh, hi.
He just got home. We're just wondering where we're getting tight.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying. So that it just flops down. Did you drive her today?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just got home.
A little bit sad. Are you happy? You ready to move on to something else?
He's kind of sad.
She's beautiful. All right, didn't get the first start up, but it is started. I don't think the e-brake is on. Check engine light. Let's go into reverse and let's get out of here.
Oh, how bad is it gonna scrape? Oh, not bad.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm driving a C6 Corvette right now. And this neighborhood has weird speed bumps. They're not bumps, they're speed dips, which is like pretty freaking cool. I've never seen these before. I actually prefer them. There's a weird shift from first to second. I don't know if you can hear it, but there it was. Sounds like there's a lifter tick as well. And also got some misfire codes. Left tire pressure says it's low, might just be the sensor. But yeah, a couple things we need to check out on this thing for sure. Okay, now this thing is low on fuel. All kinds of things are happening in here. He did say the fuel gauge, I don't think it works. It's either before half a tank or after half a tank. I should have clarified that with him before I got in the car. Let's pull into the gas station and top her off just in case.
How bad do you think it's gonna rub?
I thought about that, but now that I'm looking at it, it's gonna.
I don't know. I think if you go in at an angle, yeah, keep the angle. Oh, I mean, it's definitely rubbing, but it's not bad.
That was better than I expected.
That is true.
The Charger rubs pretty bad.
The Charger's really, really bad. That's why I thought this would be worse.
So before we dive in and start talking about the car, what issues it has and what the plans are, it really, really, really needs to be washed. So that was the first thing I'm gonna do. Pretty gross. Let's clean it up. spent yesterday cleaning this thing up. It had a layer of filth on it, and I really wanted to see what kind of condition the exterior was in. Now, I'm not too worried about that because all of that can be fixed later down the road. Now, this is a 2007 C6 Corvette. It has 180,000 miles on it and has quite a few issues currently on it. So I am going to get this thing pulled into the garage because it is summer in southern Texas. It is hot out here. We're gonna pop the hood and go over all of the issues that it currently has, make a list, and kind of start framing and like forming that game plan for what's to come. The one good thing about this car is that the AC does work.
I was very
so
surprised.
Pro. That's pro to buying.
That is definitely a pro.
Before I pull it in the garage, there is an unspoken law. You have to do a burnout or attempt it. Ready?
In the driveway?
I hope these brakes
Just
are good.
an easy one.
He told me to stop. I was gonna like.
Were you gonna drip it in there?
Oh, no.
You won't. You won't.
Put it in the trash can. The whiteboard, and we are going to make a list of everything that is wrong with this car, all the issues it has. Just, I don't really know what I should say, but pretty much everything that's wrong with it.
Well, first thing that's wrong with it is going to be, it's a Chevy.
No, that is not what's, if it was a Ford, we would have an issue.
Oh, man.
I'm just kidding, kind of. So I think we should start with everything that the guy told us was wrong with this car. So I'm gonna start out with the radiator support. It's broken, so they were literally they were tying this up yesterday when we got there to pick it up. It is made of aluminum, so I'm hoping we can just kind of pull it out and weld it and fix it.
Like, I think new, they're $160.
And I would like to save that.
Depending on where it's broken, we could just pull it out, maybe weld it.
And then fix it.
Hopefully.
That's the first thing. Next is going to be, it is throwing a general misfire code. Who knows what it is? Could be the coil packs, could be the spark plugs, could be the spark plug wires, just could be electrical, we don't know. But we want to figure out what it is before we kind of start tearing everything down.
Oh yeah.
What do you think? You agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's not like the computer or something, or like the engine, you know, like internally.
Oh, hope not. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Next is going to be, it shows on the DAS service charging system, right? Is that what it is? Service charging system. My guess is that it's probably something to do with all of that corrosion going on the negative terminal on the battery. It does have a new alternator, so maybe it's that, if it's a cheap alternator. I can't tell what brand it is, but we got to figure out what's going on with that. And then next, I think that was it. Was that it?
Oh no, he talked about the transmission.
Oh, the transmission.
He told us about that.
Yeah, so the transmission has a weird shift from first to second, and it's while it's cold and hot. I realized or noticed that on the drive home yesterday.
It's kind of like a flare. So
yes. So
it's not just a hard. It's like it'll start to go into second, flares up a little bit,
and then it shifts.
It's weird. So, but it's almost every time. So yeah. Hopefully it's something simple.
Figure out what's going on with that.
Yeah.
Another thing I noticed while driving it yesterday was it has like a howling sound in the rear diff. Hopefully, just drain the fluid out. Hopefully that's all it is.
I bet $20 has probably never been serviced.
Oh, it's gonna be so gross when we drain that out.
Rear diff fluid.
Now guys, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I'm not like restoring this car. I'm pretty much turning it into a race car. I want to take it out to the drag strip and drive it home. We're gonna pull the engine out anyway, so it probably just doesn't matter.
We are?
We are. We're pulling it.
I didn't agree to this. I'm just kidding.
Okay, what's next? So there is a lifter tick. It's not the entire time though. Once the car gets warmed up, it kind of goes away. Figure out what's going on with that.
Lifter tick. She's written down.
Lifter tick, done. Now there are a couple other things we noticed once we opened the hood. I'm gonna start out with these air filters. I don't even think I need to open them and show you guys. You can just see they are pretty much shot. So either get new air filters or probably just go with a whole new intake system.
Whole new intake system?
Whole new intake.
All right.
Upgrade to cold air
Oh,
intake.
I gotta write that down.
Upgrade it.
Filters.
Filters,
Air
yeah,
filter.
the issue, no. Filter. So next, I haven't even looked at the brake juice yet. Let's take a look. Ew, and it wasn't even that tight on there. That's disgusting.
Oh, that's black. All right.
So.
Filters. Brake. Pretty much all fluids. How about that?
Yeah, all fluids are they gotta go.
Change.
Coolant doesn't look that bad.
No, it's pretty good.
That looks pretty good.
We'll change it.
Everything under the hood is pretty much stock. I think maybe the spark plug wires have been upgraded. Those look aftermarket, but other than that, this whole freaking car is stock.
Everything else is stock. Yeah, I think factory wheels.
But it won't be for long.
No.
That is about it for under the hood, I think. Did we forget anything?
Forgot. I've been writing down some other stuff.
Oh, we're gonna move to the exterior now, more like interior. Oh, you wrote down other stuff.
Yes.
Remove engine. Okay, that's.
Install race car engine parts. Add turbo.
No, twin turb skis.
Add turbos.
Yes, add the S there. Is that how you spell turbos?
And nitrous.
No, I don't. That's a maybe.
Rip tires, run 9s. 8.8s.
8.8s. Well, that is pushing it a little bit. I think we should move on to what's going on in the exterior and interior now. First thing I think I want to start with is the door. We think it's maybe the actuator or just like the sensor back here. It doesn't always want to open, so I can't always get in my new car.
You probably locked it.
Did I?
It's unlocked.
Bring the sensor closer. Oh, well, it opened that time.
It's gonna work now. Just do it again. You have to do it like over and over.
I should have been to it. It keeps doing it to him.
What? Watch.
I swear it works for me, but every time he goes to get in the car, it won't work.
Okay. It didn't. Right there.
So it'll get caught, and then we eventually get it to work. So
I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Well, it's working.
Either way, we're gonna change out the actuator so Ben doesn't have the problem with opening the door anymore. I'm gonna change out the headlights, they're looking pretty grody. And lastly, one thing I did not do before buying this car was open the passenger door. Okay, I didn't even think about opening the door. So we have to either get a new door or figure out how to repair a fiberglass.
This one's a big one. I don't, like, we should show them, but there's a chance the door's gonna fall off.
Yeah, so we're gonna show you when we actually have to replace it.
There's an upper door hinge and the lower door hinge. And where the hinge bolts to the door, it's fiberglass. And the hinge where it bolts has broken the entire part of like the door. So the hinge is like connected to the fiberglass in the door, but it moves back and forth. So every time you open the door, it kind of sags down. And you can see where it hits this panel down here. And that's what caused that crack.
It's starting to crack.
Yeah.
So we're probably just gonna get a new door.
I mean,
well, no, I don't want the door to fall off. I'd like to drive it around a little bit. If Ben can even open the door. He seems to be having this problem.
Do I have to have the key?
You probably do. You're probably too far away.
Corvette. I don't understand Corvettes. All right. Well, first of all, you see the play. Ooh,
oh yeah, it's crushing the. Yeah, you hear it too.
Yeah.
Boy.
So I don't know if you can see it, but you can see that fiberglass right there with the hinge. Let's go ahead and like wiggle it around. Actually, let's not wiggle it around.
Let's not play with it.
But yeah. That's gonna be fun. So we could either buy a new door or take the door off, reinforce it with epoxy, weld some new tabs on the hinge, and screw those into a fresh set or a fresh part of the fiberglass.
I say we could give that a whirl first.
Yeah.
I mean, and then if that doesn't work, we can just go with a new door.
Exactly.
The last thing I can think of is that this thing needs all new brake pads. They are squeaking pretty badly. Now let's go ahead and throw some of the Marvel's mystery oil inside of the engine and take this thing for a spin. You gonna climb in this door?
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Think I'm gonna fit?
You wanna...
Oh gosh.
Just don't break the door. You got this. You gotta do both legs at the same time.
What?
Yeah.
Oh God, we did it. My arm's stuck. All right. Oh.
He's in.
Jeez.
You can come out. You can go use the driver's side next time. It's great.
Oof. That was really bad.
Oh my gosh, that hurt my heart a little bit.
That was probably the radiator support.
Tire pressure is low. I forgot to tell you guys this. I checked all the tires. The left rear is at, I think it was 17.
Yeah.
The fronts are 25 and the right rear is at 37.
They're all over the place. I think the front two tires are different.
And they're different.
the rear too.
Yep, they're all different. So that I should have fixed that before we got on the road. Oh well. Let's go ahead and open it up a little bit. Woo!
Wow. Go and open her up.
No, it is Sunday spring break in South Padre. I'm not about to do something silly.
Oh man.
Also, I hear the lifter tick. It's back and it didn't go away. But it makes sense. This engine has 180,000 miles on it. I mean, it just needs a rebuild, which is part of the plans in the future. But we'll go over that when we get home. I'm gonna turn around and do it again. The tires didn't grip at all, but I also haven't really checked the tread on those tires. I don't even know what tires are back there, honestly. I remember looking and I didn't recognize them.
Not bad.
Not bad. The tires didn't, I didn't want to do anything to where I was gonna like wash out sideways. These tires are probably old and it's not registered. Well, it has been registered, it's just out of date.
Out of date. We're driving to the DMV to register, right?
Yeah, that's where we're going. What's that?
Is that us or the...
We just drove by a sprinkler and I thought it was the car.
It sounded like the engine.
Like, oh crap.
We blew it up the first drive. Oh man.
We are headed back home because I think the radiator support, I think it just broke off because we were rubbing on literally any bump, any small, like.
You can hear it's even that right there.
There it goes, yeah. So I think the radiator support came off. We're gonna get back home, pull in the driveway. Looks like the other side of the radiator bracket fell, or not, the radiator support fell.
Yeah.
It is like.
Look how far the radiator.
You can see
I'm
where
wondering
it
if
fell.
I can even like pull it up.
Yeah, look at all that.
Yeah, that bracket. I can't tell where it's broke. Yep.
Another thing, probably another top thing we need to tackle too. As you guys can tell, there is lots of work to be done to this car. Ultimately, I want this to be my race car. I want to take this one out to the drag strip. Now we are going to pull the engine out. We are going to rebuild it. We are going to add some power and lots of other fun stuff to it. Now, Jeep guys, don't worry. Tons of Jeep stuff is coming. This is my project car. Sometimes those are just as much fun as like all the Jeep builds, but I can't always go wheeling every night. So this is something I can do in my garage, kind of like on a nightly basis. So I'm really excited about this project build. It's going to be fun. Ben's already under here cleaning the hood out. It is pretty nasty in here.
We're gonna have to pressure wash it.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to give it all a brand new thing, but.
Fix the oil leak.
The oil leak?
Yeah. Go look in the garage.
Oh man. All right, we got an oil leak. Add it to the list. I just wanted to show you guys the new project. As always, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and my name's Cassie, and keep Jeeping classy. Well, I'll have to change my tagline out. Maybe not, I might just keep that one. I don't know, we'll see later.